It is time to find out which warehouse club is better, Costco or Sam's Club. And I've been making videos of both for years, and each have their pros and their cons. But we have to find out which store reigns supreme. So what we're gonna do in this video is an apples to apples comparison of Costco versus Sam's Club when it comes to things like protein, think chicken and beef, snacks, cooking oils, frozen foods, and lots more. And at the end of this video, we are gonna find an undisputable winner in this heavyweight battle between Costco and Sam's Club. Let's get to work. Costco has lots of cuts of steak. I see USDA choice ribeyes here. If I walk a little bit closer to you, I see USDA prime beef, right? Prime beef is more marbling, more flavor compared to choice beef. But I'm looking for Bobby approved beef. And if you're a new viewer to the channel, that ideally means organic, even better, 100% grass-fed cuts of steak or ground beef. I don't see any in this chill chest. Let's try over there. Oh, but now we're talking here. If you come over to this tub, this is pretty new. I wasn't actually expecting to see this. Costco has American grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. This is probably the best ground beef you can get, and literally up until this week, because I was here last week, they always had organic ground beef, which organic ground beef is good, but grass-fed, grass-finished is even better. And I know for a fact they have the fresh ground beef here. And if you go to the freezer, they have one of my favorite things. It's the frozen grass-fed beef patties. And I actually prefer this to the fresh ones, because see where it says right here, 80-20. The other ones were 85-15. These have a little more fat. Fat is flavor, and they're about $1 cheaper per pound. Of course, you can make burgers out of this. You can thaw it and make meatballs. This is absolutely phenomenal. Now, we know what Costco has when it comes to beef. Let's check out Sam's Club. Just like Costco, I do see lots of cuts of steak here. I do see a tomahawk steak too. That's really interesting. I didn't see that at Costco. But what I'm really interested in, Bobby approved beef. And oh, where's the beef, like the Wendy's commercial used to say? It's right here. This is such a big selling point for Sam's Club. Look what it says. Grass-fed, grass-finished filet mignons. Beautifully marbled, grass-fed, grass-finished strip loins. Look at these. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef sirloin steaks. 3 different types of beautiful grass-fed steak cuts here for $13.48 a pound for the New York strips and $21 a pound for tenderloin fillets. Unbelievable. This is such an amazing assortment of 3 different cuts here at Sam's Club. And then if we meander over here, Costco had that new grass-fed beef. Well, Sam's Club's had this forever. This is their Members Mark. Organic, yes, but 100% grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef here. It's $5.38 a pound. Costco is slightly more expensive for the fresh one. I did go to the freezer section. They don't have frozen grass-fed patties here, but they do have this, and they do have the steaks here. And if you're a Sam's Club shopper, keep an eye out for the yellow sticker. I see some steaks right over there. They're not grass-fed, but they're getting close to the best buy date. So Sam's is owned by Walmart. They do the same practice of marking them down as they get close to the best buy date to sell them. Places like Costco won't do that. They'll just throw it out or donate it. And remember, the best buy date, you still have 2 days after that to use it or freeze it. So imagine they put that on the grass-fed steaks or the grass-fed ground beef, winning big time. So I like what I see here at Sam's a lot, and those steaks in 3 different cuts puts the winner in battle beef to Sam's Club. It's time to talk chicken. We'll start here at Costco. They have a really good variety here, and I'm only looking at, see where it says organic, because yes, there's conventional chicken over there, but like I said before, I want Bobby approved chicken, meaning the chickens have a diet of non-GMO organic feed. So we have boneless, skinless breasts, which are so popular, but one of my least favorite cuts because they have no flavor. We have boneless, skinless thighs, my favorite cut. We have chicken party wings here, and we have chicken drumsticks. Do we have a whole chicken? Well, yes, we do. There's a broiler chicken here that's kosher, but it's not organic here. So overall, that's a pretty decent selection of organic Bobby approved chicken at Costco. Let's see what Sam's has. Well, just like Costco, they have a lot of conventional chicken, but we have to do apples to apples. So you come over here and they have a bunch of different organic cuts of chicken. I feel like it's normally bigger, but I think the cooler's broken on that side. So what do they have? Well, look at this. Organic chicken wings. Ooh, organic chicken tenders. You can make Bobby approved Chick-fil-A tenders. I have an amazing recipe on my blog. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs and boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Very nice, but what did I say at Costco? I wish they had a whole organic bird. Sam's has it right here. It's what, $2.47 a pound for a whole bird that you can cook on the grill, rotisserie style. You can roast it in the oven, but after you butcher it, you can make bone broth out of the bones, maximizing your dollars. So Sam's has tenders, Costco doesn't, but Costco had the drummies, Sam's don't. Those cancel out, but what puts it over the top for Sam Club? The whole organic chicken. So in battle chicken, it goes to Sam's. It's time for the seafood lover in you. Who has the better fresh and frozen seafood? So this is pretty common. You'll see wild caught ahi tuna here. As we mosey down, we'll see tilapia fillets. I call tilapia the garbage of the ocean. It's always farm raised, low quality. Red snapper. But let's get into the crux of it. Salmon, right? We have wild caught salmon here, and we have the big farm raised. They're always starkly different. Let's make a special note of the price difference between the wild caught here and the wild caught at Sam's. So this is $12.99 for Bobby approved wild caught sockeye salmon. Really good. I love a good shrimp, but let's check it out. I highly doubt they have wild caught in the fresh case here. Nope, farmed shrimp. Beautiful wild caught lobster tails here. And here's some head-on shrimp, but they're also farm raised. We never want farm raised shrimp. Let's head over to the freezer section. I think we'll find some wild caught there. Jackpot, we have two forms of wild shrimp here. We have USA Gulf shrimp, shell on raw. $9.20 is a really good price per pound. And then these are interesting. They're wild Argentinian red shrimp. They look like they're cooked because shrimp are red after they're cooked, but they're not. It's just like the breed of shrimp, and it's just shrimp, no other BS coatings here for $10.74 a pound. So two great shrimp options. Just thaw them yourself. And what else do they have here? They have wild caught cod, they have wild caught mahi-mahi, and just to see if they have wild caught salmon, because not everyone wants to buy it in the fresh state. Yeah, they have two kinds. They have wild caught sockeye, the frozen version of that, which by the way, that wasn't fresh. That was previously frozen and thawed. And then the Alaskan Keta salmon fillets too. So pretty good overall seafood. How does it compare to Sam's Club? Well, just like Costco, they have lots of cuts of fish here. Ahi there, ahi here. But if we come down here, I want to see, yep, they have the same exact salmon, wild caught, that we saw over at Costco. This is sockeye salmon, and actually it's about 50 cents cheaper per, and they have the farm raised salmon that's $5 off right now too. But no matter where you buy it, it's always going to be the same story. A vastly different color and way, way bigger. So the fresh case, which isn't fresh, remember, is very similar. So let's go to the frozen section. Do yourself a favor, never buy frozen cooked shrimp, even if it was wild caught. By the time you reheat it or cook it again, it turns into a rubber band here. They have a lot of farm raised, but here we go. They do have wild caught Argentine, same thing, red shrimp here, so that'd be the one you want to get at Sam's Club. As we go down here, I see different frozen varieties of fish like we saw over at Costco. There's wild caught mahi-mahi, there's wild caught Alaskan sockeye salmon too. Interesting. So Costco had the lobster tails in the fresh case. They have two types here in the freezer. They have warm water and cold water. Pro tip, the colder the water, the better texture and flavor a lobster meat's gonna be. So you wanna get the Atlantic cold water ones. Ooh, king crab legs. If you watch Deadliest Catch, you know how hard of a job that is. They got those. They got snow crabs too. Frozen ahi tuna. Ooh. Wild caught Hokkaido scallops. Hokkaido scallops from Japan are so sweet and delicious. Those are great. So overall, it's pretty similar when you combine the fresh case and the frozen in Sam's and Costco. So in battle, seafood lover and you, we're gonna go Thai. One thing you won't find at either Costco or Sam's Club is the sponsor of today's video. It's Seed Probiotic. They're a longtime supporter of the channel, but to be honest, it's one of the only probiotics on the market that works, and my promo link down below gets you 25% off your first month's supply. The truth is, most bacteria that come in probiotics, they're not super high quality, and they never survive your tummy acids to make it to your colon. If you look on the back of the bottle here, first of all, Seed is made with 24 strains of bacteria that works, but it's engineered to survive the tummy. The only thing that falls off there is the outer capsule. Then the inner capsule actually makes it to your colon, and the bacteria do help with poop regularity, frequency, immune health, skin health, and more. I take it, Desi takes it, and Rose takes the kids one. So if you're in the market for a really good probiotic, or you want to try a new one, my link down below gets you 25% off your first month's supply. Get Seed, it is the best. We're on to one of my favorite sections of both stores, the cooking oils. I go through a lot of this stuff, so let's see who's gonna win the battle. So, I like extra virgin olive oil. It's the first cold press, but I always talk about traceability with oils, and I want it to be single origin. And this Members Mark organic extra virgin olive oil is cold pressed, yes, but always look on the back or the side. And it says this is from, whoa, multiple countries. So, Greece, or Italy, or Portugal, or Tunisia, or Spain. It could be up to 5 different countries here. What's the problem with that? Well, for years and years and years, I've been talking about how over 80% of extra virgin olive oil is fake. It's cut with other oils like seed oils, or it doesn't qualify to be extra virgin, or the acidity is too high. There's almost no traceability when you have 5 different countries, and the odds are not in your favor. So I like single origin, and when I look here, I see extra light, which, by the way, do you know how they get an extra light flavor? Heavy refinement here. So I don't see a good Bobby approved olive oil. Let's keep going. I do like that their avocado oil here is in glass, but we just talked about traceability, right? And this is from USA, Mexico, or Spain. Actually, I prefer my avocado oil to be from either USA or Mexico, which is why Primal Kitchen or Chosen Foods is my favorite. They throw in Spain there, so I'm not saying it's a bad oil. It's just not ideal traceability, but that is nice oil in glass bottle. And I don't see it, but they almost always have this Members Mark cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil in a tub. They must be sold out now. That's always a very good deal. And this is interesting because they have virgin olive oil spray. And we don't know the traceability because they don't put it here, but always look at sprays because your traditional bottles that we grew up with have the same ingredients. What's after the EVOO? Soy lecithin and dimethyl silicone, an anti-foaming agent, and contains a bioengineered food ingredient, the GMO soy. That's the soy lecithin. And how do you think the oil comes out here? With propellant here, made of butane. So this is not the kind of spray you want. So that basically wraps it up for oil here at Sam's Club. Let's mosey over to Costco. Sam's Club also had the extra virgin coconut oil, which is great for baking, at a nice price too. So that's a wash, right? But Sam's Club did not have something that's always in my pantry at home, the Chosen Foods avocado oil spray instead of the cruddy canola oil spray. This is great because Chosen only uses avocados from Mexico, and there's no other ingredients, no propellants, no anti-foaming agents. Stuff is great for grilling season and beyond, and I love the price here. I also love what I see out of the corner of my eye. So remember, Sam's didn't have any single origin extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to show you 3 actually. The first one, dramatic pause, is 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil for a good price right here. It is in plastic, which I don't mind, but if you're a glass bottle fan, hold on for 1 second. Traceability. Just Italian extra virgin olive oils, and this one actually was tested by independent labs to be 100% real, and as they would say in Seinfeld, spectacular. Sometimes Costco does a rotating selection of EVOOs, and right now they have Graza Squeeze Bottle Extra Virgin. Awesome oil. It's first press single origin Spanish olive oil. no fake, no cuts. I don't love the plastic, but very high quality oil. And if you want high quality oil in glass, look at this, Otavio glass bottle, early harvest Spanish extra virgin olive oil. Bonus points for early harvest, meaning the olives are picked a little bit earlier than normal because they have a higher polyphenol content, which is the antioxidant. So look at that, 3 types of extra virgin that are superior, and the cooking spray of avocado oil. So who wins the cooking oils competition? Not even close. Costco. It's snack time here. We have to find the best ones at Sam's, and geez, these are one of my favorite things. If you watch the channel on the regular, these coconut crispy rolls are my Achilles heel. I love them, Desi loves them, we all love them here, and it's like crispy coconut meat. And the ingredients are perfect. They're only sweetened with coconut sugar, they have organic non-GMO eggs, and they're so low sugar here. One roller essentially has 1 gram of sugar. For a sweet treat, they're lovely. And you know what's lovely too? You get a savory Bobby approved snack too. These are relatively new. They're Members Mark beef sticks. And when I made my video in January about the top things to buy in 2025, it said limited time only. And we were saying in that video, we hope they stay around forever because they're great. Well, it doesn't say limited anymore. So that's great news because these are just 100% grass-fed beef sticks with no funky ingredients. So 2 good snacks, off to a good start. Every time we come here though, I always have to show this. It's pickled eggs here and pickled sausages. By the way, they have a banned ingredient in here because as of last month, red number 3 has been banned, so they're gonna have to phase that out, but golly. Salt, spices, red 40, red 3, sodium benzoate. I'm not quite sure who eats this, but this always gets me every time I walk by it. I'm looking everywhere for a clean chip here, and I don't think I can find it. In fact, I put a collection here of just some healthy looking ones like these red quinoa chia chips, which sound healthy, but just like all chips, they're fried in processed inflammatory sunflower oil. Technically not a chip, but I did find apple chips with 1 ingredient, apples, so those are Bobby approved. We have avocado ranch chips, sunflower oil, natural flavors. New Skinny Pop, right? I saw avocado lime. I thought maybe it's cooked in avocado oil. There is avocado oil to the bottom, but the primary oil is sunflower oil with sugar, natural flavors, and yeast extract. Correct me if I'm wrong, but back in the day, didn't Sam's always have like a bag of Siete tortilla chips or something? But there are no chips right now, savory, that are Bobby approved. I think I found something that Sam's Club is the undeniable winner at. Junk candy. I mean, geez Louise, Tootsie Rolls, Push Pops, those were popular in the 80s. Nestle Crunch Bars, my weakness when I was 10 years old. Sour Punch Kids, Starburst. Definitely when it comes to candy, Sam's Club has Costco beat for sure. Everyone needs a good cracker from time to time. Sam's has it. It's these Crunch Masters, and back in the day they used to use sunflower oil or safflower oil. They swapped. High five to them. Made with olive oil, like it says right here. And what I like about it is that it's brown rice flour with flax seeds and quinoa and amaranth. Those are complex carbohydrates. And you might see maltodextrin at the end, which usually comes from tapioca or corn. But because it's certified non-GMO, you don't have to worry about GMO corn. So these are a good Bobby approved cracker. I've scoured the entire snack section. I can't find anything else Bobby approved, which means we're on to Costco. I love a good apples to apples comparison because Sam's Club had those perfectly Bobby approved coconut rolls. Well, Costco has a coconut roll too that I love. They're just so delicious. I'm a sucker for a coconut roll. They are delicious. But this one is a combination of organic cane sugar and coconut sugar, which is like not optimal. This actually falls under the almost Bobby approved list. And if you remember, the ones at Sam's Club were only sweetened with coconut sugar, so point for Sam's Club there. Well, this might be the only Bobby approved graham cracker on the market, and it's such a great deal here at Costco from Simple Mills. I actually used these recently to make a protein peanut butter cup, and these were the crust. And look at the ingredients, my gosh, gluten-free flours, watermelon seeds, cashews, sunflower flax, sweetened with a touch of coconut sugar. Wow, what a great find here at Costco. Let's move on. How about some fruit snacks, which Sam's Club had none that were Bobby approved. This is a fruit roll-up, but Bobby approved. They put these playing cards inside there. Kids love them. Marketing genius there. And it's just fruit. No corn syrup, no fake colors like this one. If you want fruit bars, this is called That's It, because it is just fruit, nothing else. Two great options here. And if you want a savory, protein-laced snack, well, of course, Sam's has the beef sticks that are Bobby approved, but they still say limited time, so I don't know. You don't have to worry about limited because Chomps are grass-fed. Mini Country Archers are grass-fed, made with nothing but grass-fed beef, no filler ingredients, and I love protein-rich snacks because they satiate your hunger. I love these Unreal bars. It's like a Bobby approved-ish version of a Mounds bar. And speaking of Bobby approved-ish, when you scan it with my app, there's a new color code on there that's almost Bobby approved yellow, and it's almost Bobby approved because the primary sweetener is cassava syrup, which is paleo, but there's a touch of cane sugar in the chocolate coating, but it's just a touch. And if you compare it to a Mounds bar or any chocolate covered dessert, it's way, way better. So I say it's almost Bobby approved and knocking on the door. This is great. I wish Sam's had a Bobby approved-ish candy bar, but they don't. So this is phenomenal. And remember, when you're in the grocery store and you're reading ingredients and it's confusing to you, I have this free app called Bobby Approved. It gets over 300,000 barcode scans a day because it highlights bad ingredients, tells you why they're bad. It will give you a better recommendation if something is red, thumbs down. I oftentimes say it's like having me go shopping with you, and it's free. It's on the Google Play Store, it's on the Apple App Store. Download it, check it out. Sam's Club, as hard as we looked, did not have anything close to a Bobby approved potato chip. Well, 1, 2, 3 chips here that are Bobby approved. This is the best deal ever. I love these avocado oil Boulder chips, not fried in seed oil, fried in avocado oil, which is anti-inflammatory because they have the ridges, right? Remember the Ruffles have ridges commercials? This is that. It's the biggest bag ever. Look at this. And it's 30 cents an ounce. Phenomenal. Oh, and Bobby, I'm a sweet potato chip fan. Well, look at this. Sweet potato chips cooked in avocado oil. Lovely for another great price. And if we come down here, it's not a potato chip, but it's a tortilla chip. And we have Siete grain-free paleo chips. Golly, that's just over 50% cheaper than most grocery stores. Cooked in avocado oil, paleo grain-free because there's no corn, it's cassava. 3 chips for the win. Combine that with the other snacks we just saw, which is plentiful, and compare that to Sam's Club. The winner in snacks is undeniable. Costco gets it. If we talk butter battle butter, Kerrygold, we love seeing Kerrygold at Sam's Club. Why? Well, this is the salted one variety, but European grass-fed butter compared to American style butter. First of all, from a quality and fattiness standpoint, European always wins. It has more fat, this has more water. But traditional butter also is grain-fed GMO. This is milk from grass-fed cows, 95% grass-fed, 5% supplemental non-GMO feed. But the price is great too. And Kerrygold has that lovely flavor, European style for cooking or baking, nothing beats it. So knowing this, what does Costco have for butter? Well, we got Kerrygold here too, but we have both varieties, right? Sam's had the salted gold. We also have the silver unsalted, silver and gold. You got your choices. So that's great too, but I would say there's a sleeper butter here at Costco that's even better. Better butter, butter's better, and it's this one. So Kirkland brand, grass-fed New Zealand butter. Both this and Kerrygold are 95% grass-fed, and the supplemental feed is GMO. The only difference is the price, $5 a pound. For European style grass-fed butter is amazing, way cheaper than Kerrygold, which are both Bobby approved. But between the extra unsalted and the private label Kerrygold, or the private label Kirkland, you're gonna go with Costco in the battle of the better butters. Butter's better. Let's talk about cheese. Who's gonna have the better cheese haul here? Well, there are some really good ones here at Sam's Club. I always talk about this. If you like cheddar, Nothing beats Kerrygold Dubliner. The price is always great, but see where it says milk from grass-fed cows? Kerrygold is 95% grass-fed, and the 5% supplemental feed is grain. It's a delicious cheese. It's so much cheaper in the grocery store. I love it. If we come over here, I love a good Parmesan cheese, but I've said this in the past. Unfortunately, the Parmesan cheese they have here is not imported from Italy. It's a domestic cow's milk cheese, which means it probably comes from GMO milk, and I like real Parmigiano Reggiano. But if you're willing to sub out Parmesan for a delicious cheese called Pecorino Romano for a great price, Locatelli is one of the best pecorino makers in Italy. It's from the Rome region of Italy. It's a sheep's milk cheese. It's a little saltier and nuttier than Parmesan, but this is a phenomenal grating cheese for your Parmesan or whatnot. This is really nice too. This is a Jarlsberg style cheese, and it doesn't say it on the label, but if you go to their website and do the homework like I always do, it comes from milk from non-GMO cows. So this is non-GMO, Bobby approved Jarlsberg for a great price here. And if you look around too, like I love a good Spanish Manchego cheese, and this is where I really have to put on my thinking hat here because it doesn't say anywhere that it is grass-fed or non-GMO, but it's real deal Manchego with the DOP stamp on there. So that means like the animals have to be raised a very certain way. And because it's a sheep's milk cheese, the odds are they're only eating grass. I can't certify it, but this is a good quality Manchego for a lovely price. So that is some pretty solid cheese here at Sam's Club. How does it compare to Costco? So I see the same three cheeses that we just saw at Sam's Club, right? The Kerrygold, the Jarlsberg, and the Locatelli. But I see more, some really good cheese options. So they didn't have a Bobby approved Parmigiano at Sam's Club, but this is some of the best Parm you're gonna get. This is Italian Parmigiano Reggiano from Parma, Italy, aged 24 months in Parma. GMOs are outlawed, and it's aged so nicely you can see the salt crystals in there. Lovely, lovely cheese for such an amazing price here. If we move down to feta cheese, right? There's one that I love. You can get lots of domestic and crumbled feta. I don't want that. I want Greek imported organic feta. This is an organic sheep's milk feta cheese imported. This is creamy and crumbles so lovely. It's an amazing feta cheese. And also just a quick shout out here to this Gruyere is really interesting because it specifically calls out raw milk. Raw milk cheeses are nutritionally superior to pasteurized ones, and in small print in the back here, 99.1% non-GMO feed, very high quality, Bobby approved Gruyere. So we definitely have a few more cheese options here at Costco. So the battle between cheeses is once again gonna go to Costco Warehouse. Can anyone confirm if Costco got rid of their book section? I haven't seen it there in months. And usually when I go there, I'll bring an activity book home with Rosie. If that's gone, then for sure, Sam's Club's got them beat and I have to pick out a activity book for Rose. Who's got the better frozen food section here? So starting at Sam's, we see a couple options of frozen fruit. I don't see organic, which is always a bonus for that. And they have the blueberries, but I like wild blueberries, which I know Costco has for sure. Golly, and then I see a ton of junk here. Check this out. We have frozen burritos and taquitos and Red Baron pizza. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of my childhood. I think Red Baron was the only pizza they allowed in the school lunchroom at middle school or high school, which brings back a lot of memories. I don't see anything here at all. Let me move on. I know for a fact that Costco has a version of this Healthy Choice fudge bar, so it'll be fun to do an equal comparison. These are fudge bars that are zero added sugar. And the ones at Costco you'll see are actually a much better for you option. But man, this is a completely different product here. Look at this. The sweetener is sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that's very disruptive to your gut. It's got loads of gums and emulsifiers, including carrageenan, polysorbate 80, aspartame, which is a sweetener also known as Sweet and Low, really, really bad. and natural flavoring. Man, the difference between this and you'll see the Costco one is shocking, so that's not good. Folks, I am having a hard time finding good stuff in the frozen section. I kind of got excited here when I say organic, lightly breaded chicken tenders, but I guarantee if we look at what is breaded in and fried in, we're gonna see some pretty bad stuff. Organic chicken, fried in, canola oil there. So not ideal at all. Weak, little weak in the frozen section. Let's go check out Costco. Off to a good start in the frozen section at Costco. Imagine waking up to these. They're organic chicken sausages, and they ain't no Jimmy Dean. They're better. Organic chicken means non-GMO. But the other ingredients, classy as can be. Organic spices, parsley, lemon peel powder, that's it. Wow, a high protein chicken sausage for a great price. I'll take it. Frozen vegetables, yes, but not any frozen vegetables. Fire roasted primavera mistura, pura vida, Costa Rica style. What does that mean? Well, fire roasted bell pepper, zucchini, nice. Cooked in avocado oil and unrefined pink salt. This is actually really tasty. It has that fire roasted flavor, and to be coated in avocado oil instead of cruddy seed oils, me likey a lot. If you're low carb, it's always nice to have cauliflower rice in your freezer. This is just one ingredient. What I love about it most, it's $1.99 a pound. It's more expensive to buy organic cauliflower fresh and grate it than it is to get this. Look at the amount of frozen berries, especially organic, which is important for berries because they're on the Dirty Dozen list. Organic cherries, organic frozen strawberries. They have conventional too, but this is an interesting one. Organic blueberries or wild conventional blueberries? Which would you rather have? You actually want wild blueberries because wild ones are not really sprayed that much, and wild blueberries are very small, but they have twice the amount of antioxidants and other vitamins than conventional. So even though the organics are there, I would get wild. Very impressive frozen fruit selection. And this is interesting because it's not Bobby approved, but it falls under the better for you category. It's a healthy choice fudge bar, and it's organic. So the dairy is non-GMO, and to be honest, everything is super impressive. It has sugar, but only 8 grams. So it's not Bobby approved, but let's compare this to like a Haagen-Dazs bar or another fudge bar. It's way less sugar than the alternative. Someone just dropped a bottle and it broke everywhere. So better for you option indeed. So after seeing the frozen stuff here at Costco and comparing it to Sam's Club, the winner is Costco. My goodness, Sam's does have the junkiest yogurt options possible. Who thought it was a good idea to take gut-friendly yogurt and put Oreo and M&M pieces in there too and turn it into a dessert? Because sugar actually kills your gut bacteria, and yogurt's supposed to be a gut-friendly thing. So if we come over here, don't trip over the cart that seems to have died right here. We have 2 yogurt options here. We have the Members Mark non-fat Greek. I actually like Greek because it's higher in protein, but it's not organic. But boom, non-GMO ingredients. So technically this is Bobby approved, and it's a pretty decent price here, right? Now this is interesting because it's non-fat. I like whole milk yogurt, so they do have a whole milk honey vanilla Greek yogurt, but there's sugar and brown sugar, then honey, then natural flavors. And a serving has 15 grams of added sugar. I don't think I've ever seen a sweetened yogurt with more sugar than that. That's just about 4 teaspoons of sugar, so that's not approved. So we have 1 yogurt here at Sam's that is approved, so let's check out Costco. I see not 1, but 2 Bobby approved yogurts here at Costco. If you're looking for Greek style, meaning strained high protein, it's the Kirkland brand here, right? Kirkland Organic. Sam's didn't have the organic non-GMO dairy. Costco has it. Greek style yogurt. Just remember, anytime yogurt is strained, you're upping the protein count. A serving here has 18 grams of protein there, and it'll have a touch less natural sugars because it's strained. I prefer whole milk yogurt, but this is low fat, but still it's Bobby approved. But I said there's 2 yogurts Bobby approved, and the second one is whole milk yogurt. But it's not just whole milk. Look at the call outs here. It's organic, Jersey cow, grass-fed A2 milk yogurt. A lot to digest there, pun intended, because A2 yogurt is easier to digest here. And because it's whole milk, it's gonna have more omega-3 fatty acids in there, which is why I love full fat yogurt here. And it's grass-fed with a supplemental feed of organic oats. These guys do it right. It is gonna have a little less protein in here because it's not strained yogurt, but it's still really, really high quality yogurt. So whether you want traditional yogurt, Greek yogurt, if we compare that to the one at Sam's Club, they don't have any Bobby approved. So in battle yogurt, it goes to Costco. Who's got the better cereal aisle? And I'm gonna include cereal, granola, and oats. Well, what do I look for when it comes to cereal, which is really, really tricky? I'm looking for no refined sugars. I'm looking for no nasty preservatives, which there are many in there. And I'm generally looking for real food ingredients. And just walking this wall of cereal right now, it reminds me of the huge Walmart junk cereal wall when I'm there. And that makes sense because Sam's is owned by Walmart. So unfortunately, I don't see any Bobby approved cereals. Granola, I know some people might see this here, which is this low carb granola, but this brand's not Bobby approved because if you look at the ingredients, you're always gonna see natural flavor in the butter, which is really infuriating. And if you look around the corner, they have oats, but they're not organic or certified glyphosate-free oats. So I can't find one Bobby approved cereal, granola, or oats here for Sam's Club. Not looking good on this one, but let's go to Costco and see what they have. Already, I see 3 Bobby approved cereals and granolas just standing right here. We start with something that's always here, and that's a good thing. It's 7 Sundays Cocoa Sunflower Cereal. It's like a Bobby approved version of Cocoa Puffs. Ridiculous ingredients. Tapioca, sunflower protein, sweetened with dates and coconut sugar, but 1 cup only has less than a gram of added sugar. I love this stuff. Full disclosure, I'm a small investor in the company, and they also make a keto granola here called Rise and Shine Mix. How many net carbs? It's 5 net carbs, but it's chock full of almonds, coconuts, sunflower seeds, dates, pecans, pumpkin seeds, coconut oil, bananas, vanilla. Wow, wow, wow. This stuff is so good. This is the kind of cereal and granola I'll put in a bowl with some good Bobby approved milk and watch like the new season of This Is Us coming out soon, or if you haven't watched it, that's coming soon. If you haven't watched 1923, the prequel to Yellowstone, amazing. This is great, and the price is right. And then Purely Elizabeth, slightly higher carb, but she just makes her sweet and salty granola that has great ingredients with complex carbohydrates, coconut oil, coconut sugar. We love it. If we continue to meander down here, yeah, we see more of the garbagey stuff here. I know a lot of people like it, but Magic Spoon is not Bobby approved. It's a keto cereal, but it's not. You could do worse, but it's not Bobby approved. Oh, look at this. For the kids, they have the cereal snackies. So it's 2 varieties. One is the sunflower cereal, one is the oat crunchy cereal, like a Cheerios. This is great for kids, and it's usually always here, but I see the star, which I don't like. And we have to talk about the folks who love oats because they did not have anything close to this at Sam's. But if you eat oats, if you make overnight oats, man, we make a lot of protein overnight oats recipes on shopflavcity.com blog. This is not just organic. See where it says certified glyphosate free? That means they test it for the active ingredient in Roundup. It's Roundup glyphosate free. It's biochecked. It's celiac free and USDA organic and sprouted. Sprouted grains are so nutrient dense for you and me, and the price is right. So I think it's obvious the winner in the breakfast category is Costco by a country mile. Well, I told you in the beginning of the video, we would do an objective apples to apples comparison of Sam's versus Costco, and I think we have. And when you tally up the score, Costco Warehouse is the winner. Now that being said, sometimes people live in areas where there are no Costco's, and Sam's Club is very, very decent, but in Battle of the Warehouse, Costco wins. If you want me to do other Battle of Stores versus Stores, let me know down below, and YouTube thinks you would like this video here to watch, so I'll see you soon. Bye.